Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Welcome to the last part of awesome Flutter Firebase quiz app where we are developing the complete app from scratch with admin panel. This series will cover setting up Firebase as our backend, designing stunning user interface, quiz categories, quiz creation and many more. So do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you won't miss out any of the upcoming videos on this series. So let's get started. Let me show you what all things we will learn on today's video and how your app will look alike at the end of this video. So here is our admin login page that we have created in our last video. So if you haven't followed the last part, then I will recommend you to follow the two parts that I have made in the quiz app so that you can get what all things we are doing in our quiz app on this video. So we have provided a unique username and password to our admin panel. So I will provide a username Shivam and the password 123456. Now when I'll click to the login button, then we'll directly move to the add quiz page from where we can add the quiz for that respective category from our admin panel. We need to add a quiz image, and here you can see the four options for that image and the correct answer. So when I click to the camera icon, then it will directly opens the phone gallery from where I can pick the image for our quiz. In the option 1, I will provide the option 1 that I need to show for this quiz. Now in the option 1, I am writing hills, and in the option 2, I will write some random name ice, and option 3 cricket, and option 4 plane. And in the correct answer I will write hills here. Now I will select the category. Now I'll select the category place here. So you will see that it will automatically create a place collection in our Firebase, and in the place collection, and we can add as many quiz we want from our admin panel. Now let's click to the add button here. So as you can see, quiz has been added successfully. Now let's move to the Firebase and refresh the page. So as I have told you, it will create a place collection here, and in the place collection you can see the document that we have just uploaded from our admin panel. So we can successfully upload as many quiz we want for our place category, and here you can see the image link that we have uploaded from our device. So now let's open the link, and you can see the image that I have just uploaded from my emulator. So image is directly uploaded to the Firestore database. Now let's move, and I will upload a same quiz but to the different category animal here. Now I'll click to the add. So here it will automatically create a second collection name animal, and it will upload this quiz to that collection name animal here. Now you can see the animal collection that I'm talking about with a respective document that we have just uploaded from our device. Now let's change the picture and the quiz, and we will upload one quiz to the same category place here so that we can add as many quiz to the respective category. So in the option 1, I will write flower, option 2 cat, option 3 goat, option 4 dog, and our correct answer will be flower. Now I'll upload one more quiz to our place category. Now we'll click to the add button here. Now it will upload a document to the same collection place here that we have selected from our emulator. Rather than it will create a separate place collection again. So we can add as many quiz we want from our admin panel and can continue the game for our users. Now let's move to the category fruits here. Now click to the add button again, and it will again create a collection fruits here. In the fruits category you can see the document that we have just uploaded from our emulator. Now let's move to the home page, and I will show you how this documents that we have just uploaded from the admin panel we can show in our quiz app and can start guessing the image. So here is our home page, and when I click to the place category here, so here you can see the quiz that we have just shown in the Firebase. Now, so here is the place category and the correct answer is flower. Now when I click to the correct answer flower, then you can see that so it shows that with a green border it is a correct answer and the other options with a red color which is a wrong answer. Now after guessing the image, I want to move to the next quiz to the same category. Then I will move to the forward arrow and it will directly take me to the next quiz of that same category, which is our second document in our place collection here. And a correct answer is hills, so it shows a correct answer hills and other with a red color so that it can suggest that other options are wrong. I have a small request from you. Please do not skip any of the process or part from this video because each and every part is necessary for you to learn this app from the scratch. Please do not copy the complete code from the source code, rather than follow along with me because you will learn lot of things related to the Flutter and Firebase, and you can customize the app in your way and can create some more app from the scratch. But before we move forward, I wanted to share something interesting with you. I have noticed that while 90% of you are enjoying our content, but you haven't hit that subscribe button yet. Let's change that together. By subscribing, you will be joining the majority and becoming a part of our community. Don't miss out on the awesome videos we have planned. Hitting that subscribe button will keep you in the loop. Thanks to all our current subscribers, you rock. And to the rest, come on board and let's make that 90% shrink. Hit that subscribe and let's dive into more exciting content ahead. I hope that you have pressed that subscribe button down below. Now let's move to the code. But before moving to the code, let's move to the pubdev and we need to copy some of the packages from there and we'll paste it inside the perspecml file to so that we can upload the image to the Firebase storage and the Firestore database. Now in the pubdev, we need to search image picker here. Basically, image picker help us to pick the image from our phone gallery, or we can also pick the image by clicking the image from our phone camera. So we'll copy the dependency from here and we'll paste it inside the perspecml file. Now our second package name would be Firebase storage. Basically, Firebase storage help us to upload the image to the Firebase storage. So we'll copy the dependency from here and we'll again paste it inside the perspecml file. So we also need to add our third package name random string. Now you might be thinking that why we need this package in our Flutter app. Basically, random string will help us to give the specific ID to each image we are uploading to the Firebase storage. Do not need to worry, I will show you where we will use a random string in our Flutter code. So we'll copy the same dependency from here and we'll paste it inside the perspecml file. Now run all the packages that we have just pasted in the perspecml file. Now if you are using a iOS device and want to run the app in your iPhone, then you need to add some of the code in the info.plist file because to enable the image picker in our Flutter app for the iOS, you need to copy the some lines of the code and paste it inside the info.plist file. So go to the readme section and you can see that here are the three sections you need to add in your runner info.plist file. So let's move to the info.plist file and I will add these lines here. Basically, these are the some verification that we need in our iOS device so that we can use a camera, microphone and photo library easily in our iPhone. If you won't add these three commands in your info.plist file, then you can't access the image.picker package and can't pick the image from your phone gallery. This is just for the iOS. Now let's move to the add quiz.dart file and here I will write final image picker equals to image picker. So we are assigning the image picker in our picker text and we are using a file selected image The reason for using a file because the image we will be selecting from our phone gallery will be in the form of the file. So we need a file and give a specific name selected image here so that we can store the specific file in our selected image. Now we'll write future and we'll create a get image function here which will be called whenever the user will press on the camera icon. So we'll write var image is equals to await picker dot pick image, and we need to provide the source image source dot. So you can also pick the image from your camera and the gallery. So I want to pick the image from the gallery, so I will select gallery here. Now we'll store the selected image which we had picked from our phone gallery. So we'll write file image path. Now we'll use a set state because as soon as we stored a selected image, then I want to assign the selected image as soon as the user pick the image from their phone gallery. Now if selected image is equals to null, then we'll show a camera icon here, and if the user have picked the image, then we'll show the image by using image.file here. So we'll wrap up with a gesture director and we'll call a get image function here. And if the image is already picked, I mean if the selected image is not equals to null, then we'll show the image by using image.file here. Now, if you want to show the image from your file location of your phone gallery, then you need to use a image.file here and feed boxfit.cover so that it can use a complete height and width of the image that I've just provided in the container. Now we have wrote all the text editing controller. So we need to pass a specific controller for each option here. So for option 3, we need to pass option 3 controller, and for option 4 controller. Now we'll create a function name upload item so that we can directly upload our quiz to a specific category. Now if selected image is not equals to null, I mean that if the user didn't pick any image from their phone gallery and they directly pressed the add button, then we can't execute a function here because I want that image to be picked first, then we can add the quiz to that specific category. And I also want that user to enter all the text field here. So we'll write option 2 controller.text should not be equals to null, and option 3 and option 4 controller.text should not be equals to null. This is necessary part because if you don't write if case here and directly upload the image to the Firebase, then you might face a error in your app. Now string add id. So here we are going to use a random alphanumeric 10. Basically the random string that I have used is because as I told I need to assign a random id, so we'll use random alpha numeric 10 here. Now reference, and we gonna upload the image to the Firebase storage now. So we'll write Firebase storage ref equals to Firebase storage dot instance dot ref, and we'll pass a child. Blog images will be the folder of our storage, and we'll passing a add id child here. So let me show how it will create a folder blog images in the Firebase storage. So let's move to the Firebase and we'll go to the storage section, and we'll first enable a storage from here. Click on next. Now click on done. So as you can see, Firebase is setting up some security rules here. So wait for a few seconds. Now let's move to the rules, and we need to change it to true. If you forgot to change your rules from false to true, then you can't upload your image to the Firebase storage. So this is one of the main step whenever you are uploading the image to the Firebase storage. So do not forget to change your security rules from the Firebase storage. After changing it to true, here it will create a blog images folder, and in the blog image folder it will keep on uploading one by one the image that will upload through the upload item function. Now we'll write final upload task equals to Firebase storage ref dot put file. Basically, put file function will help us to upload the selected image, which is our file location of the selected image. Now var download URL. So basically download URL will help us to get the URL of the image that we will upload on the Firebase, and we can use that URL in our Firestore database to show the image. Now I will create a map string dynamic method here. Basically, map string dynamic method itself says that first we need to upload a string and then a dynamic method. In the dynamic, you can upload many things like integer, boolean character, string, etc. So it is better to use a map string dynamic here. Now let me show you how we will upload a quiz for the each specific category. Now many of the developers might do that there will be a 6 category in our app. So they will create a 6 function for each category, and they will upload one by one quiz for that specific category. But I will do some smart work here which will take less time and less code, and will directly upload the quiz for the each specific category. So I will use only one function and one map string dynamic function to upload a quiz for the each specific category. Now it will automatically create a collection name, objects, place, etc., and it will automatically uploads the quiz for the each specific category from the admin panel. Rather than creating a 6 function for each category, I will just create a one function for all the categories. Now don't get confused. Let me show you how I will do that, then you will get to know what I am explaining you here. So this is one of the easiest step that I am going to do here. So do not get confused, because I will tell you each and every step what I am writing in a Firestore database, and how we'll upload a data to the Firestore database, and can also upload the image to the Firebase storage. Now map string dynamic here, I've already explained you the reason for using a map string dynamic. Now we'll write a map name add quiz. Now we'll pass a image of that specific quiz, that will be the link of our image that I have already explained you, and in the option 1 there will be the text that the user have written in the option 1 field, and we'll get that by using option 1 controller.text, and same for the option 2, option 3 and option 4. And we'll also upload the correct answer of that specific quiz. So we need to create a correct string here and correct controller.text, so that we can get a text from our each text field. So if you had followed my old videos related to a chat app, food delivery app, to-do app or news app, then you know that what really option 1 controller.text do here. If not, you can follow that complete app that I have developed from the scratch, and it will be very easy for the beginner to understand the complete code that I have just wrote there. So if you are new in this channel, then let me explain you what really option controller dot text do here. So if the user will enter a text in the option 1 text field, so to get the text from the option 1 text field, we'll write option 1 controller dot text so that we can get the text from the option 1 text field and can directly upload in our map string method. Now we'll create a new folder name in the lib which will be the service and the new file database.dart. And in the database.dart file, we'll create a function which will help us to upload the data to the Firestore database. Now we'll create a class named database methods and we'll write future add quiz category and we'll pass a map string dynamic here and we'll give a name to our map user quiz category. Now string category. The reason for using a string category is because, as I have told you, I will use only a single function to upload the quiz for the all 6 categories. So in the string category, we'll get a specific category like random, objects, place, and we'll upload each quiz for that specific category by creating a collection in that category. Now Firebase firestore.instance.collection and will pass a collection name category and in the add will upload a user info map. Now so this all categories what I am talking about like animal, sports, randoms, fruits, objects, place, it will automatically create a collection for each category and upload the quiz for that specific category in the Firestore database. Now let's move to the add quiz.dart file again and here we'll write await database methods add quiz category and we'll get the category that the user will select from drop down button which will be stored in the value. So we'll write a value here. Now we'll use a dot then method because after uploading the category we want to show a hint that the quiz has been uploaded to the Firestore database. So we'll use a show snack bar here and snack bar and in the content we'll pass a text quiz has been added successfully and we'll give the style to our text. So we'll use a text style and we'll pass a font size 18.0. Now we'll also pass a background color colors dot orange accent. Now we'll wrap up a center widget with a gesture director and in the onTap method we'll call a upload item function. So it is done. Now let's move to the terminal and we'll write first flutter clean command and then flutter run to run the app in our emulator. So our app has launched successfully. Now when I click to the camera icon, then it is suggesting us to pick the image from our phone gallery. So I will pick some random pic from my emulator and here you can see the image that I've just picked from our phone gallery. Now it doesn't give a border radius to the image because we didn't wrap up a image image.file with a clip react. So let's move and wrap up a image.file with a clip react widget. So there is a small tips from me. Whenever you want to give a border radius to your image, then always use a clip react widget here. So we'll now wrap up with a clip react and we'll give the border radius dot circular 20. So here you can see the image. Now let's move and we'll pass a option 1 hills, option 2 plain. Though I am passing a random option here, cricket in option 3, and in the option 4 I will write football. Now in the correct answer I will write hills and will select a category, place here, and will click in the add button. So wait for a few seconds. So as you can see, quiz has been added successfully, and let's move to the Firebase and check that our data has been uploaded to the Firestore database. So here you can see the category place that have been created automatically by our one function that I have told you, and here the option 1, option 2, option 3 and option 4, and here is the image link that I have just used by using our download URL. Now let's open the URL link here, and here you can see the image that we have just uploaded from the our emulator. So our add quiz part is working brilliantly and we can successfully upload the quiz for the each specific category here. Now let's move to the storage, and here you can see the block images folder, and here the image that we have uploaded from our emulator. Now let's move and we'll hot restart it again and we'll upload one more quiz to our category. So here I will select some random category and we'll fill our option 1, option 2, option 3 and 4, and we'll select a category random here. Now click on add. So here it is our second category. So let's move and we'll see that if the Firestore create a second collection name random here. So here you can see that it automatically creates a second collection name random, and in the random we have uploaded the first document here, and this is the image that we have just uploaded from the our emulator. So let's move and upload for the objects, and here we create our third category name objects, and this all data we have just uploaded from the Firestore database. Now let's move and upload one more document to our same category objects here. So quiz has been added successfully, and here you can see that we have just uploaded two documents in our same category name objects here. So you can see that by using a single category we can upload a quiz for all the category, and our add quiz page is also working brilliantly. I have a small request from you. If you enjoying our videos and the apps related to the Flutter and want to show some love and support, consider buying us a virtual coffee. Every sip fuels our coding adventures and keep the Flutter magic alive. You can find the link in the description box. Now let's move. Now let's move to the home page because we are going to now show all the quiz for that specific category that we have just uploaded in the Firebase through the admin panel. So in the database method, I will create a future stream query snapshot. Basically, query snapshot help us to get all the data from the Firestore database, and will create a function name get category quiz and will pass a string category here. Now async return await Firebase Firestore dot instance dot collection, and in the collection we'll get a category name from our string category, and dot snapshot so that we can get all the things that we upload on the each category like objects, place and random. So it is done. Now let's move to the home.dart page and we'll create a stream here. Basically we'll use a stream builder to get all the documents and the details in our quiz app, because stream builder help us to get all the documents in the one flow, and if we are making any changes then we can also see them in the few seconds by using a stream builder. So I will suggest that whenever you want to show the data from the Firestore database, then always use a stream builder here. Now we'll create a all quiz function here. So we'll write widget all quiz return stream builder, and in the builder we'll write context async snapshot and we'll write stream quiz stream. Now in the return I will write snapshot.hasData, so it will check in the Firestore database that if the data is present in the specific collection or not, and if then it will show all the data by using a page view builder or list view builder. So here we are going to use a page view builder. Basically page view dot builder will help us to show the first quiz, and through the page view builder we can directly move to the second quiz and so on, so that user can start guessing the image for that specific category he wants, and he can play lots of quiz for that specific category and can use the app in many ways. So it is better to use a page view builder here. Now in the item builder I will write context, and through the index we'll get each document here that we have stored in the each collection category. So if the snapshot has the data, then we'll show a page view dot builder, and if not, then we'll just show a container suggesting that there is no document present in that specific category. And in the item count, we'll count all the data length that present in the specific collection through the snapshot.data.docs.length. Now we'll write page controller dot controller. So we are keep on using a text editing controller to control the text field, and here we need to use a page controller to control each page of our document or the quiz that we want to show. So for the page view dot builder we need to create a page controller here, and in the controller we'll pass a controller. Now document snapshot ds equals to snapshot dot data dot docs, and we'll write index. So this is not the first time I am using a stream builder in our quiz app. As I've told you before, we have already developed many of the apps in our channel, so you might to know many things about a stream builder in that apps too. So you can follow that complete apps playlist, or I will paste that playlist link in our comment box. In the return, we need to show a quiz page here. I think so I have made a small mistake here. We don't need a quiz stream in our home.dart file, rather than we need in a question.dart page, because we are showing our quiz question in our question.dart file. So I will remove this function all quiz from here and will paste it in the question.dart file. So let's move and we'll copy the quiz here and we'll paste it in our return so that we can show all the quiz for that specific collection in the form of the quiz. Now image.network, because as I have told you, our image is in the form of the link and here is the image. So we'll write ds image so that we can get that specific image from that document, and here the option 1 so that we can get option 1 text, and same for the option 2, 3 and 4. Now let's move to the home.dart and we'll wrap up our first category place here with a gesture director, and we will push the user to the question.dart file so that he can start playing the quiz for that category, and we'll write navigator.push context and we'll write material page root context. Now we'll write question, and in the question.dart file we'll pass a string category here so that we can get a specific category that the user have choose from the home page. Now let's move to the home, and in the question we'll pass a string name place which will be our category name. Now we'll copy the same navigator function from here and we'll do same for the animals, fruits, objects, sports, random. The reason for passing the category name is because, as I have told you, we'll get the quiz for that specific category in our question.dart file. So we need to get what the user has really clicked on a specific category, and we can show that specific quiz in our app and user can start guessing the image. Also, one more thing I want to tell you that whenever you're passing a category name here, then make sure it should be the exact name what collection have you created in the Firebase. If you don't pass the exact word what you wrote in the collection of Firebase, then you won't get the result, because it can't get a result from the Firebase and it can't show the quiz for that specific category in the app. Now let's move to the question.dart file and we'll create get on the load function so that we can get all the quiz for that respective category that we are passing from our home page. Now we'll write quiz stream equals to await, and through the snapshot method that we have just passed in the database.dart file, we'll call a get category quiz function here. So we'll write database methods dot get category quiz, and here we'll pass a category, so we'll write widget.category. Now set state, and we'll write init state. The reason for using the init state is because, as you know, that init state function is the first function that usually calls when the app launches or the page you want to open. Quickly call a get on the load function and it will store all the documents from that respective collection and can show that in our app through the page view dot builder. Now do one more thing in our question.dart file is that wrap up a all quiz function with a expanded widget so that it can cover a complete height of the screen. Now we'll hot restart it again and we'll click to the random category here. So as you can see that here I got a image and the quiz that we have just uploaded from the admin panel. Now let's move to the Firebase and here you can see the random category and this document that have been shown in our random quiz. And here you can see the option 1, option 2, option 3 and option 4. So we are successfully calling all the quiz from our Firebase and showing in our category here. Now I want that when I will tap to the correct answer, which is a flower, then its border radius will change to green so that it can suggest the user that the answer he tapped is correct and will show all the rest options in a red color which suggests the user that the rest answers are not correct. So to show the correct answer, we need to wrap up a option 1 with a gesture director and in the set state we need to pass a boolean character here. So let's create a bool so equals to false. Now in the on tap function we'll write so equals to true. The reason for writing so here because after tapping I want to show the correct and wrong answer. So to get that if the user have tapped any of the option from our 4 option then we need to change the so to true here. Don't get confused. Let me show how I'll do that. It is one of the easiest function that I'm using here because it will also help a beginner to understand each line of the code I'm writing here. And you can see if so will be true, it means it will suggest that I want to show the answers right now or not. So if so will be true means if the user have tapped any of the option then will show the correct or wrong answer. So to show the correct and wrong answer will match with the answer that the user have been tapped. So we'll write ds correct which is our correct answer and if it matches with a answer that the user tapped then we'll show a container with a green color and if not then we'll show a container with a red color. So we'll write ds correct is equals to ds option 1 then we'll pass colors dot green if the answer is true and if not then we'll show colors dot red. Now let's pass this case for all the options. So it is done. Now let hot restart it again and we'll click to the random category here. Now we'll press the correct answer which is flower here. So when I press the correct answer you can see that our container changes to a green color which suggests the user that you have tapped a right answer for this image and other container is on the red color which suggests that it is a wrong option for this image. So it is working brilliantly and we can also show the correct answer in our quiz. Now let's move to the place section and here you can see the correct answer is heels. Now when I'll tap the correct answer, then it will change it to green and rest to the red. So now let's move and we'll click to the place category here. So here you can see the first quiz of our place category, but here comes our second thing is that when the user will press the correct answer and he want to move to the next quiz to of the same category place here, then how we'll do that? So let me show. It is a very easy process, and by using a single line of code we can directly move to the next quiz. So here first I will create a icons dot forward iOS, which will suggest the user that by pressing this icon he can directly move to the next quiz. Will provide some random color code to the icon. Now here you can see the icon. Now we'll wrap up with a container so that user can clearly see the forward icon here. Now we'll give the padding, decoration, border.all and border radius to our icon, and we'll provide the height from the top by using a size box height 5.0. Now I want to move the icon to the right side of the screen, so I will wrap up a container with a row widget and will write main axis alignment dot end so that it can directly move our icon to the right side of the screen. Now we'll wrap up a row with a gesture detector, and in the on tab function I will create a function controller dot next page. You already know that we have created a controller for our page view. So here it comes a reason why I have created a controller for our page view. Now to move the quiz to the next page, we need a controller here so that we can control the page view builder accordingly. Now in the on tab function, I will write controller dot next page and will pass a duration. Basically duration will suggest how much time you want to take to move the page from one page to the another. And in the curve you can provide many curves like bounce in, ease in, etc. So I will write ease in because I don't want any animation here. You can provide animation according to your choice and can make it more attractive. Now let's move and we'll click to the place category here. So here our first quiz. Now I'll click to the correct answer heels here. So it shows a correct answer here. Now in the place category, you can see that there is a second document which is our second quiz. Now when I'll click to the forward icon, then it will directly move to the next quiz of that same category. But here you can see that it is already telling us the correct answer. So to remove the correct answer, we need to make our show boolean character to false again. Now let hot restart it again and we'll click to the place category again. Now here is the first quiz. Now let's click the correct answer. Now let's move to the next quiz. So here you can see the next quiz and it is dam, which is our correct answer. Now when I'll click to the correct answer, then it will change that correct to green and other to red. So we can successfully move to the next quiz and can play unlimited quiz for that specific category, and through the admin panel we can upload as much quiz we want. So we have successfully made a quiz app with the admin panel from scratch, and you have added one more app to your app bucket list. If you are new to the channel, then we have already made a news app, chat app, food delivery app, to-do app from scratch. I will recommend you to follow that videos that will help to learn lots of things regarding Flutter and Firebase. Though I am planning to bring some more app series to this channel. And if you enjoyed this video and want to show some extra love and support, consider buying us a virtual coffee. Every sip fuels our coding adventures and keep the Flutter magic alive. You can find the link in the description box. And also do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of the upcoming videos we upload on this channel. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.